What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new update. Today is week 3 update for new weekly challenges and new modes. Hopefully new modes. So let's go ahead and get started with the weekly challenges for all 4 modes. So starting in Endgame, eliminate 300 fear enemies. In Endgame, complete the quad core site activity 5 times. In Endgame, eliminate 25 enemies in zone 4, 4 or 5 or higher. In Endgame, get 300 eliminations with exotic weapons. Eliminate 3 elite enemies. In Endgame, perform a finishing move on a guild demolisher in zone 3 or higher. So all you gotta do is, these might be easy, but the fear enemies haven't played much in game, so I don't know what fear enemies are. So that's something I might have to look into. In multiplayer, get 250 eliminations with LMGs. That's an easy one. Earn 5 bloodthirsty medals. 5 kills without dying. So that might be challenging for some people. So you can always split these weekly challenges up. If you want to do some in Endgame or zombies or Warzone, you can split them up to get the weekly challenge reward. So kill 3 enemies affected by your stun grenade or shock stick tactical. Get 20 kills with lethals with an akimbo attachment equipped. Get 10 double kills, 2 rapid kills or better. With the gunfighter wild card equipped, get 50 eliminations using a weapon with 8 attachments. So in multiplayer, equip the gunfighter wild card and equip 8 of the best attachments on your gun and get 50 eliminations. That's easy. Okay, moving on to zombies. Get 250 kills using the PhD flopper explosions. Get 500 eliminations with Packer Punch weapons and Cursed. Like I said before, if you guys haven't played Cursed, then it might be best to skip this one and do some stuff in multiplayer or Endgame or Warzone. So, get 250 kills using score streaks. Get 25 carnage medals. Killed 15 zombies rapidly with a weapon using the Arc M1. Get 10 kills with a single use of Dark Flare 5 times. Get 1,000 kills using cluster, Simtex, or frag grenades lethals. So that might be easy or hard depending on your playstyle on zombies. The Carnage Middle might be challenging. The Dark Flare might be a little bit challenging, but who knows? Moving on to Warzone. Get 30 eliminations with sniper rifles. Well, that's gotta be... That's a wow right there. Earn top 5, 10 placements. That's easy. Complete a most wanted contract. Now that's an easy one. Open 30 legendary supply crates. Jeez Louise, can we just go back to 10? Get 2 eliminations without dying 5 times. Buy back or revive 5 players. Well, that's an easy one. You just have your guys die or get down 5 times, and you go revive them. That's a really easy one. You can probably get this one done all in one match, plus the 2 eliminations and the most wanted contract. So these 3 right here, this one, get 2 eliminations without dying 5 times, is an easy one. Buyback or revive players is an easy one. And then complete a most wanted contract is an easy one. Now these 3 the sniper rifles, the supply legendary supply crates, and the earn earn 5 top 10 placements is a challenging one. But if you're good at snipers, you might rack up like 10 10 or 5 kills, depending on how good or how tough the match is. You might rack this up in 2 to 3 or 4 games, but this looks like an all day thing. Get 30 stuff. So, moving on to playlist. There's not much is there. So, as of later today, in a couple of minutes, as of 11 minutes, whatever time you are on, loaded resurgence will be taken away and replaced with loaded casual resurgence. So if you don't know what casuals is, it's a mix of real players and bots. So that's what the playlist is looking like. You'll still get your casuals, you'll still get your battle royale regular, resurgence regular, your rank play, and private match stays. So, but that being said, there are new modes in multiplayer that's coming. I think Overdrive is a new mode that's coming out, if I read that in the blog post recently, and a lot of other things. To end off the video, later this week is the last week. Next week is your last week to get Escalation Directive event done. So spend some time. If you want all the mastery camos, go ahead and do all the stuff in each mode. Or if you have some specific ones that you want to do, make sure you get those done this week or next week before the event ends. You won't have time to get it done because next week on Thursday, I think it is the last day to get the event done. So make sure you get the event done if you want the redacted mastery camo. So or your favorite camo. So moving on to the store, this will be the last thing to end off with. Moving on in the store, we have a couple new bundles. Later this week, we get the Tracer Pack Techno Samurai. It has 2 skins. It has a girl skin for Tico. Oh wait, these are both skins. I'm sorry, dude. I saw the long white hair and I thought it was a girl. So, this looks like a girl variation of Tico. So, and then you get a guy skin as well. Very cool. And then you got a Resolve light machine gun blueprint. You get another blueprint for an SMG, Steel Loyalty, and then you get a finishing move. Not very fascinating, but it looks cool. Quick Blade. And then you get Knuckle Up, Weapon Charm, and then you get a calling card. It's a pretty cool looking calling card on Sheath. And then you get Flame Out emblem, and then you get a Gobble Gum for zombies, Hidden Power. We also got a very interesting other Tracer pack called Premise Knights, and I was expecting this to be a party bundle, where it has 4 operator skins and then 2 weapon blueprints or 3, and then a finishing move and all that. So, with an assault with Nikolai being the Squire from Black Ops 4, zombie maps ending, you get a cutscene of the zombie crew with this outfit that you're seeing on screen, and then you get a blueprint for the assault rifle, Premise Storm, and then a marksman rifle blueprint, Dive in Hand, and then an emo, Blade Summoner. Reminds me of Thor. You get a new reticle called Knighthood, and then that's a really gnarly hood, or reticle I should say. That's gnarly. And then you get an emblem, Ancient Wrath, and then Honorable Arsenal. And then you get a Gobblegum for zombies, Idle Eyes. So that is gonna to do it with this video, everybody. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know down in the comments, what are you expecting? What are you asking the Call of Duty creators in their COD pod? Let me know down in the comment section below. And are you excited for Blackout or Season 2 Reloaded? Which ones are you most excited for? Multiplayer, Warzone updates, or Blackout, or Zombies? I know there's a new map coming out called Paradox Junction for zombies. We're going to be checking that out. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.